And I'm Dylan Black. It is the Sweetly Affordable Art Expo, and it is coming. It's the Wall Candy Art Expo. Let's find out more right now. We say hello to Andrea Elena Noriega joining us, Communications Director, Hello Art Studios. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, good morning.
And Colleen Gray is here as well, Indigenous contemporary artist, and you're also with the Art for Aid project.
Yes.
Hello.
Good morning.
Andrea, can I ask you about Hello Art Studios? Hasn't been around too long at this point.
Yeah, actually, it started off as Hello Studios. It was a concept created by Christina Lavisa. She's a local artist, and it's welcomed 8 local artists to practice in private studio space and a shared common space. And we've recently rebranded as Hello Art Studios.
Wonderful. And Colleen, the Art for Aid project, you're doing some pretty amazing things. What's taking place with this project?
Thank you. Yeah, Dylan, what I do is I ship new and gently used art supplies into remote Indigenous schools across Canada. They're very underfunded, and art supplies are something that always get cut out of budgets, and so I try to meet that need.
Okay, very important. The Wall Candy Art Expo is coming Saturday, Aberdeen Pavilion. Andrea, let's talk about affordable art. Why it's so important to have affordable art and what this term means.
So the concept for Wall Candy and Sweetly Affordable Art is that it's affordable for artists to participate. So a lot of expos are really expensive to sign up for. So our price point is priced accessibly for artists so that we can invite emerging and professional artists to be in the same space. But it's also priced affordably for our attendees. So we have a 1K and under rule. All the artwork needs to be priced under $1,000, and every artist needs to have some artwork under $50. So as a visitor, you'll be able to pretty much buy something or be able to buy something for under $50 from each artist, and the admission is free.
That's super important because you go to art exhibits, shows sometimes, and you know that you're not going to be able to afford any of this stuff because with all due respect, I mean, your stuff is incredible and it deserves a top dollar. So that's really good. Can you tell me about the Kiwanis Club wrapping station as well? So you're helping out a charity here?
Yeah, so we donated one of our spaces for the Kiwanis Club, and they will be using the wrapping station to fundraise. So all the money that is used in the wrapping station will go towards fundraising for the Kiwanis Club.
That's good. Let's have a look at this artwork as well. Who is the amazing person that did this?
That's my artwork, yeah.
Good stuff.
I brought it in just as a sample of what we might see at the show.
But that's incredible. So maybe you can just take us through a little bit, one of the pieces perhaps?
Sure. I'll actually focus on this one because this is kind of the feature of my collection and is sort of part of my logo. But I'm very drawn by Canadian wildlife, specifically female wildlife. Perhaps that's a slightly feminist angle, but it's mostly to, thank you. It's mostly to spotlight Canadian wildlife. I do have a llama here. I'm sorry to interject, but I do have a llama here, and it is about wildlife, but a lot of focus on wildlife and conservation, and specifically the goal would be to help with rescued fawns. That's something that I'd like to work towards.
That's wonderful. Colleen, let's talk about the good things that you're doing with the Art for Aid project. So there's lots of challenges. These challenges are happening in remote Indigenous schools and communities. What's going on?
There's a tremendous amount of poverty in remote communities, not all, but many. Most of the schools have extremely limited budgets. Because of the limitations of those budgets, art supplies are often in short supply. And so 7 years ago, I began discovering just how drastic that shortage was and stepped up to meet the need. Artists are incredibly kind and very, very generous with their time and resources. So when I reached out to ask other artists if they would consider donating art supplies, the response was overwhelming, and everything grew from there.
Okay. So how do you get to the art supplies to the communities, these remote communities?
I ship those mostly through Canada Post, but I also utilize angel offers to drop them off at community schools. Shipping is tremendously expensive, and I use the sales of my own art to pay for that shipping.
Wow. Do you really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I'm a volunteer in my own community. I don't make a salary off
Always
of it.
giving, okay.
Yeah.
And I understand we have some photos of your artwork as well.
Yeah, you do.
Which is incredible. So what is going on here, Colleen? Look at that.
This is a piece called I Am Orca, and this was done and inspired by the southern resident whales who are in sharp decline. And so this is to honor them. And there is only one in the picture because at the rate that they're declining, that's going to be soon all we are able to see if we don't shape up.
Yeah, okay.
This is called Making the Water. So this is about the strength and the power of women. So this is a woman standing in the face of the sun, and she's praying, and she's asking for help for the water. And that incredible power is portrayed in that particular image.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
So this is called the burden tree. And so in many women carry often a lot of burdens, and so women will sometimes go to a burden tree and make an offering and sit and talk to that tree and share all their burdens and walk away feeling lighter while the tree takes on all of that angst.
Wow, that is something. And this fourth?
This is called the standing one. So this is about how we live in two worlds. You have this beautiful natural world in one level, and you have the buildings and the cities and the pollution in another. And it shows the greenery and the parched on both sides, but all is joined by water. Everything is water. Water is life.
That is something. Okay, 30 seconds left here. I wish we had more time. Andrea, what time did all the fun get underway on a Saturday?
It starts at 10 a.m., doors open, and closes at 6.
Okay, and how many artists will you have on hand for this?
We have 140 booths, but over 140 artists that are actually participating. Some are sharing booths.
Local and from out of town as well?
And yeah, as far as Montreal.
That's wonderful. Andrea, Colleen, I do wish we had more time, but thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun this weekend, the Wall Candy Art Expo. Please go check it out. More daytime coming up. This is Rogers TV.